So Ali, what is your favorite tactic and why?
My favorite tactic to use is 3-5-2 because it's actually a really smart tactic to use. Using three center backs is actually really smart because the teams usually play with one striker or like two strikers, like 4-3-3, one striker, 4-4-2, like two strikers. When you have three center backs in the middle, you will have more players to defend a one striker or two striker. So three defender is actually smart. That's why it's smart.
Yeah, that's a different type of tactic with three defenders at the back and a lot of midfielders to dominate the play. Also, Inter Milan can be a good example of that. But like with the wing backs or left and right midfielders, we can call them, coming to the back sides and helping the center backs, and also attacking with the midfielders and dominating the play, we can call them actually box to box wing backs.
For wing backs are actually really important in this tactic. Actually, it's the most important thing because when your team is defending, your wing backs come back and the lineup becomes 4-5-3-2. Yes, 5-3-2. When your team goes attack, your wing backs come up and your tactic become 3-3-4. So you will always have more players in each position. So that's really important thing in football. Your wing backs should be really fast because when you go attack and when the other team tries to counter attack, you should be really fast to come back. You have to have one midfielder who makes the dirty work, one midfielder who creates the game passing around, one box to box midfielder. For the strikers should complete each other. Like one of them should be fast while one of them is strong and good finisher.
Okay, so according to your thoughts, I can say that you are saying that it's a smart way of defending, and also wingbacks are playing an important role in this tactic. Also, I want to say that with five midfielders, or I can say three, because wingbacks are always changing the position, like you said, it can be a tactic which can dominate the position, position dominating tactic, that. So, do you think it's a tactic like that, or can it bring any tactics except position dominating?
Yeah, what you said is right. But also you can counter attack with this tactic because as you said, you need to have fast wingers in this tactic, fast wing backs actually. So they can counter attack fast. To give example, Adama Traore from Wolves. Wolves is playing counter attack tactic, and Adama Traore is actually not winger and not a nor back. He is a wing back.
Yeah, there's a nice tactic actually, like you said, counter-attacking and dominating the position. Also, my favorite tactic is 4-1-2-3, or we can name it as 4-1-4-1 wide. It has one libero, which is a central defending midfielder, and one playmaker at the midfielder position, not at the playmaker position, but at the midfielder position. And also one box-to-box midfielder beside the playmaker. Two wingers, one advanced forward, two fullbacks, two center backs at the defense. This tactic can be used as a tiki-taka tactic also, if the wingers can play as right and left midfielders, because the players will be close to each other because of the tactic, there will be four midfielders with the wingers also. And the players will make short passes thanks to the tactic 4-1-4-1. Also, if you have players who are good at man marking in any side of the pitch, you can use gegenpress for that tactic and go to goal with making passes as much as you can. So that's a useful tactic for me. Do you agree with me about 4-1-4-1 or 4-1-2-3, we can name it, being a good tactic? Do you think it's a good tactic if we look at those facts?
You're using tiki-taka and gegenpressing at the same time. So Klopp plus Guardiola equals to Champions League Cup. By the way, you can't use gegenpressing as good as Klopp, or you can't use tiki-taka as good as Guardiola. But still, if you use both at the same time, if you can use both at the same time, that would be really good tactic. And it's actually balanced tactic. Like 4 defenders, 5 midfielder, 1 striker. For midfielder, you have defending midfielder, attacking midfielder, normal midfielder, wingers, attacker, striker. I mean, like you have player in every position.
Yeah, I think about the same way as you. Also, I want to say that I want to ask something to you. Which one will be effective with that tactic, gegenpress or tiki-taka?
I think it depends which player you have. Like like if you have players like Busquets, Xavi or Iniesta, you can use tiki-taka with this tactic because they are good at passing. But if you have players like Wijnaldum, like Henderson, gegenpressing would be better.
Okay, so let's say we have good man marking players and also good passing players. Gegenpress or tiki-taka?
If you have both of these type of players, you I don't think you can use one of them because tiki-taka is like tactic you have to play with all team. If you if you want to use tiki-taka, your whole team should have good passing. If you want to use gegenpressing, also your whole team has to have good man marking quality. So if you have both of these type of players, you can't use any one of them. So you have to use different tactic, neither gegenpressing nor tiki-taka.
Okay, so you don't want to use those tactics if you have nice players and in tiki-taka or gegenpress. Actually, I would say that I would use gegenpress if I had players like this. Because when you connect gegenpress with tiki-taka, it can be a great game, like I said. But like tiki-taka could be much lower and gegenpress can be much higher than it is. Like taking the ball in an away position, in a forward position, and making your opposition confused with your high level of passes and scoring the goal with that.
I think to use tiki-taka, your all players has to have good passing qualities. Like I don't think you can use gegenpressing and tiki-taka at the same time. But if I have players who has good passing and the players who have good man marking, I would use gegenpressing because to use tiki-taka, your whole team has to have good passing. But I like this tactic because actually you can play tiki-taka with this tactic if you have good passing, good players who have poor passing qualities, and also you can use gegenpressing with this tactic. So it's so good to use.
So we can say you choose tiki-taka rather than choosing gegenpress, right?
What I said is it depends on which players you have, which type of players you have.
Okay, so then it is what you said at the beginning. Yeah, actually, you're right. It depends on the players much more than depending on the tactics. Okay, so let's wish you guys a good evening. Goodbye. We will see you in another podcasts. Goodbye.
Yeah, bro, I'm glad to talk to you. So have a nice day. See you.